Do I think about live streaming this podcast on YouTube to save some time on editing? Yes, I have thought about doing this, especially on weeks like last week, where I just consistently screw up and screw up and screw up, and it takes hours longer than it should. I think, oh man, if I was live streaming, this would be so much easier. But I flub a lot. I make a lot of mistakes. I misspeak a lot. I go on tangents, long and winding roads that take 15 minutes, only to realize I'm in a therapy session and nobody cares. So I edit all of that out. If my only concern was hiding the fact that I flub, hiding the fact that I'm a mushmouth, hiding the fact that I suck at public speaking or speaking on camera, I am still not good at it after a decade, if that was my only concern, absolutely, I would go ahead and live stream this because I don't care. I am public about the fact that I screw up. I am public about the fact that I do so much editing. So I don't care about that. The real reason I edit is because I want to respect people's time. I don't want to go on a 15-minute tangent that is self-fulfilling or self-flagellating or self-aggrandizing, whatever it may be, because I don't think that offers any value to somebody watching. And I want to respect everybody's time. There are a million things that any one of you could be doing. That Nico, you could be doing something else right now. You could be reading a book. You could be listening to an album. You could be watching a movie. You could go for a walk. You could walk around in France, a beautiful countryside. You could be doing any of that. Yet you are spending your time watching this show, and I should be honored that anybody is doing that. So I want to return that favor or return that graciousness. Is that the correct? I don't know if that's correct. But I want to show that I am grateful to you by respecting your time. So that is why I edit. That is why I record this offline. It is why I do so much editing. And even if I did do the live stream, I wouldn't save too much time in editing because I would still try to cut out all the flubs, try to cut out all the tangents, and try to fine-tune it to make it as straight and to the point as possible. So although I love the idea of live streaming, that's why I haven't done it. Although it may be a good idea to do some kind of live streaming again, because that would force me to get used to new production styles or new presenting styles or new technology. I would need to figure out how to cue all of the overlays, all of the bumpers, all of the Ask Bandrews, all of the questions that get sent in, all of the text. I would have to focus on all of that, and it would open up new avenues for me. So from a technical side, I probably should be doing that, but because I try to respect people's time, I have yet to do that. Maybe I'll do some kind of live streaming again. I used to do that on Twitch. I did it for maybe 6 months, maybe that long. And I would just play video games or play some music, write some music. There is a clip of that, actually. A clip of one of the live streams on this channel. It was writing the theme music for this podcast. I edited that down to 8 minutes. And 4 minutes of it was me writing something that was trash, and I just deleted all of it and started over. So that was me not respecting people's time. Nico, I hope that was a sufficient answer. Thank you so much for the question. Thank you again for sending in the video submission, my favorite Frenchman. Next, we have a submission from Brian. Take it away, Brian.
Hi, Benjo. It's Nico from France, and I've got a question for you. Do you think about live streaming on YouTube? I mean, live stream your podcast so you can save time in editing. Is it something that you could consider or absolutely not? By the way, the episodes on the moon were great. I hope we'll see you on Mars, maybe on March. See you, Benjo.